Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We get a number of people that are coming in here who are in an exercise program and they're doing exercises for their core and their abdominals. And one of the favorite exercises that these folks come in and do for this area are mountain climbers, which is a great exercise, and they're done in this fashion right here. So here you are, they're doing these, and these are mountain climbers, which is a fantastic exercise. It's a little bit more advanced exercise than just the standard plank, which you're actually putting movement into the plank to challenge your abdominals and your core. It's a fantastic core exercise, but they're also looking for another exercise for their core that's going to challenge them. And here's an exercise that I don't see a lot of people doing. Typically when folks come in and they're doing exercise for their core, it's a lot of chest, shoulders forward, a lot of rounding of the back, rounding of the shoulders like this, kind of like, with the plank, even the plank. The plank is, your shoulders are forward, all this is forward and engaging the muscles here in the front. But here's an exercise that I don't see a lot of people doing, and it's going to challenge your core, but it's also going to wake up the muscles of the back, the glutes, and the hamstrings. They're reverse mountain climbers. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people doing this one. They do mountain climbers, but I don't see a lot of people doing reverse mountain climbers. And there are two ways to do them. There are a bunch of different variations, but I'm going to go through the two main ways that people do reverse mountain climbers. So join me, shall you? The first variation for reverse mountain climbers is a reverse plank mountain climber. Now, what the heck is that? So what you do is you put yourself in a reverse plank. So here you go. You're in this position right here, like this, and you go into your reverse plank, just like that. And what you do is you do your mountain climbers from here. You're going to lift up the right leg, boom, to your chest, left leg to the chest, boom. And then you're going to alternate both sides, boom, just like that. And that's the first variation for reverse mountain climbers. The second variation of this is that you put yourself into a reverse tabletop. I remember in yoga, this is a tabletop in yoga, right? This is your tabletop in yoga. So you put yourself in a reverse tabletop. So here you are, you're doing this, and this is a reverse tabletop in yoga. And then you do your mountain climbers in here. Boom, 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 boom. While you're in that position, a reverse tabletop position. And so that's the second variation of this. Now, for some folks, it's a little difficult for them to do those particular exercises in that position. They may not have the range of motion in their shoulders, and it really lights up the muscles of the hamstrings, the glutes, the muscles of the mid-back, everything back here. And some of these folks, they might not be strong enough to do that yet. So here is an alternative. So what you do is you get yourself a chair or a box or something of that nature, and then you can use that as your support as you do that. So instead of when you go into your reverse plank like this. You go into your reverse plank. Now you're not such at an intense angle. You're at a lower angle here, and you go into your reverse plank, and you can do reverse mountain climbers in this position. Kind of like if you're going to do mountain climbers like this. See? These are regular mountain climbers. You do reverse mountain climbers in this position here. And you're still going to get some benefit of lighten up the glutes, the back of the hamstrings, and your back with that particular exercise. Same thing with doing a tabletop. You can have your knees bent. See? You can have you're here and here. You're in a reverse tabletop, and you're extending out like this. Your knees are bent this time. They're not straight. See? I did the one with the knees straight. This is reverse plank. Reverse tabletop, your knees are bent. and then you're doing them in here. Boom. So you can pick something around your house, a couch, a counter, chair, whatever it may be, to reduce the load for this particular exercise and work up to those two that I showed you in the beginning. Again, this is an exercise that I don't see a lot of people doing. I see a lot of people doing mountain climbers, but again, it further facilitates that posture of shoulders rolled forward, tightness in the abdominals and the hip flexors, whereas these reverse mountain climbers open everything up, lights up and strengthens the muscles of the back, low back, glutes, hamstrings, and it's not an exercise it's an exercise I don't see a lot of people doing. So add this to your repertoire of core abdominal exercises. If you have any questions with this video, drop it off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification button because that'll keep you in the loop with subsequent videos coming here in the near future. And that way you can continue to move well, live well. Also, I know you know folks who are looking to add more exercises for their core and their abdominals. Well, remember, their core also involves their back. Share this with them. I don't see a lot of people doing this exercise. So sharing is caring. Also, give us a thumbs up. It lets us know you care. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.